Hi folks, Larry Metz here with LEM Products. I want to show you some equipment that you may need if you're interested in making some sausage from your venison. The first item, of course, that you'll need is a grinder. These are the LEM stainless steel grinders. We have 5 different models that vary from 1/4 horsepower up to 1.5 horsepower. The next item you may want to use is a mixer. This mixes your meat and your sausage seasoning together. This particular model is a 17-pound. We also have a 25 and a 50-pound. This item here is a sausage stuffer. Also in the stuffers we have several sizes. We have a 5, a 15, 11, and a 25-pound stuffer. For seasonings, I highly recommend our Backwoods Seasonings. We have them both in fresh seasonings as well as seasonings with cure like summer sausage, bologna, etc. The last item you'll need, depending on what type of sausage you're going to make, are casings. We have the natural hog casings. You use these to make brats, metwurst. The fibrous casings, this is the type of casing you would use if you're going to make summer sausage, salami, bologna. They come in a clear and a mahogany. There's no difference between the two, just the color. The last type is a man-made edible casing. This is a collagen casing. It actually is a substitute for the natural casing. These items are some of the items that are available to you at your local sporting goods dealer from LEM Products. The next thing I'm going to show you are some simple techniques for making various types of sausage. All right, the first thing I want to show you is how we're going to make some fresh sausage. What I've done here is I've mixed the seasoning with the specified amount of water. Incidentally, the directions on how to make as little as a pound at a time are given on the back of each package of Backwoods Seasoning. So they're very user-friendly. So what I've done is mixed the seasoning with the water, and now I'm going to take this. I have 5 pounds of meat here, and I'm going to pour this over top the meat. Now because I'm only doing 5 pounds, I'm going to mix this by hand, and then we'll come back and put it into the stuffer. Now that we have our meat mixed with the seasoning, what we're going to do, first thing I want to tell you is fresh sausage can be used lots of different ways. The first thing you can do is obviously make just a breakfast patty out of it for breakfast sausage. The other thing you can do is make a type of fresh sausage for the grill, like a fresh met. And that's what we're going to do now. What I'm going to do is remove the canister from the stuffer, and I'm going to put the sausage meat in the stuffer. Now we'll just put the canister back in the stuffer. I'm going to crank this down just far enough that the sausage meat comes to the end of the tube. The reason I do that is to force all the air out of the tube so that we don't force air into the casing. Now these are natural casings that I'm using. As you can see, I've soaked those in warm water to make them more pliable for about 20 minutes. So we're going to take a casing and we're going to slide it onto the stuffing tube. Makes it a little easier if you wet your stuffing tube. It allows the casings to slide on easier. All right, now that we have the casing on there, we're going to twist the casing a little bit at the end. You don't want to overfill these if you're going to make smaller links out of them. You're going to need a little bit of space to twist them. So we've done a small section there. Now what I'm going to do is take this. We're going to want to pinch it, twist it, pinch it, twist it. There's some sausage links for the grill. Now, I mentioned those collagen casings earlier. You could use fresh collagen casings as opposed to these natural casings. The natural casings give you a little different bite than the collagen, so it's just a matter of your preference.